Hello, I'm Brother Taylor, and today I'd like to talk to you about le passé composé. Passé composé is probably easier to conjugate than the present tense in French, because all you have to do generally is conjugate the verb avoir and then simply add on the past participle. And notice that to find the past participle of a verb, you just go like that, take off the R and add an accent of any infinitive, the ER, regular ER infinitive type verb. So for example, écouter in passé composé, j'ai écouté, tu as écouté, il a écouté, elle a écouté, on a écouté, nous avons écouté, vous avez écouté, ils ont écouté, elles ont écouté. One more time, j'ai écouté, tu as écouté, il a écouté, nous avons écouté, vous avez écouté, ils ont écouté, elles ont écouté. Make sure that you don't pronounce the present tense. For example, this is j'écoute. This is j'ai écouté. So there's actually some space here between the verb when you pronounce it. Quite often I hear students not know what to do with the difference between this and this. This is actually je parle, I speak or I am speaking. This is j'ai parlé, I spoke or I did speak or I have spoken. Okay? So this is je parle, which means I am speaking, or I do speak, or I speak. J'ai parlé means I spoke, I did speak, or I have spoken. So make sure you know, especially this is je and j'ai. This is j'ai, this is je. Okay? Make sure that you practice pronouncing that. I hear students quite often mix these two up. They're not the same thing. This is I have spoken. This is just I am speaking, je, and this is j'ai. Okay, so notice there's an apostrophe here, always with avoir, because of the two vowel type thing. There's a contraction. So what does this mean? I have listened to, I did listen to, or I listened to. You listened to, you have listened to, or you did listen to. Il a écouté means he listened to, he has listened to, or he did listen to. So there's always three types of translations in French. In some sense, French verbs are more flexible than English verbs, and in some sense they're more simple, really. It just depends on the context as to what the translation is. So for example, he listened to the radio. Notice this, il a écouté la radio. Notice there's no a with écouter because écouter means to listen to. So the kind of the sense of listening to, that idea of to, is already built into the verb. So there are some verbs like that. So il a écouté la radio. He didn't listen to the radio. Il n'a pas écouté la radio. Ils ont mangé le dîner. They ate dinner. They didn't eat dinner. Ils n'ont pas mangé le dîner. Notice with the negation, you put it just around the auxiliary verb here. This is the auxiliary verb, and this is the past participle. And you need both of these to make up the passé composé because it's a compound tense, meaning it has two parts to it. I have listened. We have that in English, really. I have listened to, or I did listen to, or I listened to. Okay. So, for example, we listened, or how would you say, for example, we ate some pizza. It would be nous avons mangé de la pizza. Notice this, we ate some pizza. Notice this is ate. Okay? It could also mean we did eat or we have eaten, but it generally just means we ate. Just like this is we listened to. Okay? So this is the passé composé. It's conjugated with avoir usually. It can be conjugated with être. There will be a lesson on être also that I'll do. But most verbs are conjugated with avoir in the passé composé. There are about 20 to 25 être verbs, but there are thousands of avoir verbs. So most verbs will be avoir. So it's really important to learn this and to be able to write these out several times until you're good at writing out the passé composé and understanding what it means. And understanding, for example, this is you listened to, or we ate, or how would you say I ate? It would be J'ai mangé, right? J'ai mangé. How would you say I spoke? J'ai parlé, right? Okay. So I worked. J'ai travaillé. So I sang. J'ai chanté. You sang. Tu as chanté. Il a chanté. So get good at writing these out and good and conjugating the passé composé. Very easy to do. It just takes a little practice. Thank you.